Hello, folks. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to get back in here and talk to you about something again. And what I want to talk to you about, folks, is, I've been hearing things on the media about Trump supposed to be a narcissist. No, Trump is not a narcissist, folks. He doesn't have the character of a narcissist. The Democrats has been saying all this stuff about him, but also they've tried to impeach him. Trump has been shot at a few times and things like that, folks. And no, if you just sit back and watch, folks, Trump is the one that's suffering in a lot of things. And no, I don't think Trump is a narcissist. If I see anything with Trump, I think Trump is blessed, and that I believe that God is watching over Trump, because God knows that people are holding a hate for Trump, and we're not supposed to hate anybody, folks. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. So yeah, I believe Trump is a good person. I'm not going to say Trump's perfect in every single way, folks, but he's no different from any other human being. He makes mistakes also, just like any other human being, but that's how we all are, folks. None of us are going to be perfect until we reach heaven. And, to me, I feel like that Trump has been dehumanized now for a few years. And what I see, folks, as a person sitting back and watching all this stuff, I've been seeing this since 2016, ever since Trump come down that golden escalator and decided that he was going to run for president, folks. That's when all this started with the Democrats. They impeached him, they tried to lock him up, and he was a sitting president, folks. What's this country coming to if they arrest a sitting president? And they impeached him a few times, and every time he does or says anything, they get on him about it. And it's almost like Trump just cannot win no matter what he tries to do, folks. And we're not supposed to do that to another human being, folks. Even though Trump ran for president and everything, he's still another human being. And he has feelings just like anyone else does. And Trump, the reason that I say that I don't believe he's a narcissist is because Trump has too much empathy for people, folks. If you noticed, he went down to North Carolina down there and donated lots of money to that, when they had that Hurricane Helene down there that killed so many people. And I heard that FEMA was out of money because the Democrats had spent all that money, folks. So that those people down there were just completely out because FEMA couldn't help them with anything because they didn't have the money for it, folks. So that's where that's at, folks. And they said that Joe Biden or none of them were nowhere to be seen down there trying to help those people in that hurricane. So, folks, I know a lot of people don't like a lot of stuff about Donald Trump, but Trump is just himself. He's always been a funny person and likes to joke and cut up and stuff, folks. But I don't think Trump has a mean bone in his body from what I've watched of him. I don't think he's a favorite person to his niece, because I think they had some personal feelings towards each other. I'm not sure about it. But I think his niece feels bitterness towards him because how things went down about her dad and things like that. But, I've never seen Trump mistreat anybody that I ever seen, folks. And that's just my opinion of it. And I wanted to get on here and share my viewpoint on this, folks. And try to clear up that part where they're saying he's a narcissist and things, folks. He's not. I've been with narcissists before, and I know what narcissists are. Trump doesn't have those characteristics, folks, at all. Maybe if he never done anything for anybody in his life and things like that, folks, it's possible that he could be, but sometimes, folks, we can throw that word around in bad ways, and make a person look bad. But no, I think Trump loves people, and I think that's why he's running for our country. And no, I don't think he's doing it for himself, folks. I think he's giving us a chance to take our country back. That's what I see, because I feel like the way Trump acts, he kind of acts like he's one of us. He wants to see his country get back on track too and be like it was back when he was in the last time. Have the borders closed and keep people from coming in illegally and keep all the criminals and stuff off the streets and things like that, folks, and have law and order so it can make it easier on the American people to live that dream that they always wanted. But no, I don't see him as a narcissist, no. I don't see, matter of fact, I went and listened to some of his niece's videos and all them things that she's saying about Trump. I think she's saying all that stuff because she has a personal vendetta towards Trump. And she is trying to make him look bad because she's a Democrat herself. And I think she's rooting for the Democrats. But that's all I see in that situation, folks. I don't see him being any way near what she's been saying about him. And definitely nothing what Kamala Harris has been talking about him about, folks. I mean, I've been viewing him for a while now just to see if he presents himself with the character that she's putting him out to be, whether it be Harris or his niece. And I don't see any of that, folks. No. That's a false statement. I'm sorry. I have to disagree with that. When I seen Trump being a president, folks, I seen closed borders, no wars, no bad economy, or anything like that. Matter of fact, I felt safe when Trump was in the presidency, folks. And I think that this is the most important election of our lifetime, folks. And we got this one time to get things right with our votes. If we don't do it this time, folks, we may not get to do it, So let's try to be careful when we vote and not let Kamala Harris make Trump look bad or anything. Because there are stereotype people out here, folks, that whenever she's sitting up there slamming Trump like that, it's making other people think bad of him. And Trump's not a bad person, folks. He's not even in office yet, and he went down to North Carolina and visited those people and donated that money down there. So, yes, I'm rooting for Trump 100%, folks. And I think it's because we need to take our country back and get rid of all these unelected elites up in Washington who's really and truly running the country. And I got to tell you, folks, that whoever is running the country, they have completely failed over and over, because in the last few years, besides Trump's presidency, it's been kind of rough, folks. And I'm talking about 3.5 years ago. And I'll be glad when this nightmare is over, when we can get back to being able to go to the grocery store as a poor person and be able to make it. But I wanted to get on here and talk to you all about this and let you know that none of this negative stuff that they're saying about Trump is true. And I don't believe it, not one bit, folks. I believe that we better vote for Trump and take our country back, is what I think. Well, thank you and have a good night, folks, and a blessed night, too. You got this, folks. You're awesome. And by the way, on my second video, I went to download it, and it didn't show up, so I think I double downloaded it, but that's okay, folks. I'm not going to try to worry about taking it off of there, because I got a couple of people that's on it right now liking it and stuff. So I'm just going to leave it like it is. And I hope you guys have a good night and a blessed night too, folks. You got this. You're awesome. Bye-bye.